Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Ripple. So, in the last couple days, we've seen some fun times and some very bad times. Oh, Vader went down. Yeah, guys, so the screen went black. So, here's what happened. I was Ubering, and this was when I didn't have a customer with me. So, very fortunate for that. But the screen went black, and the car still managed to drive completely fine. So the way Tesla does it is it has all the super cool electronics, right? And that's all on the screen. But it doesn't actually control directly the functionality of the car. So it can perform and drive without the screen working. So the screen quit working, and I drove to the Tesla store, and I was hoping to get some service, but there's a couple different factors. It's the end of the quarter. There's a whole sales push. It was around 2 o'clock, so the service people had gone home. Unfortunately, it was just really bad timing. So I had to leave Vader there, and they were great about it. I called up the assistance folks and went and picked up the new car at Enterprise. And you know what they gave me? Model S. I've never driven a Model S before, so it was pretty cool. It had some less features. It's been downgraded, so it didn't have autopilot, and it didn't have some of the super cool gadgetries. But that's okay. It was still very, very green, and I love that. That was super exciting for me. I can be green even when Vader's down. So pick that up, and I'm going to just kind of describe the car to you now because you're going to be watching footage of it. Uh, it's a red Model S, P75, so a very basic functional model, but it's bigger and more spacious than Vader is. It drives really, really well, and my only complaint is that I don't have autopilot, and that's kind of a part of the reason for this video is because I love autopilot. Autopilot is awesome. Oh my gosh. If you get a chance to ever use autopilot, you should. Because the fact that you don't have to drive is so awesome. It's remarkable. You double click and you're done. You just let the car do it. It does it. It's fantastic. You can do it in stop and go traffic. You can do it on the freeway. You can do it in traffic, but I don't really use it in town because it doesn't recognize stoplights or stop signs yet. So on the freeway, it's magic. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So it was a little bit painful not having that, but that sort of goes into the rant that I'm about to have with my other car. So my other car is a Chevy Volt, and prior to anything I do with the rant, I want to make it very clear the Chevy Volt is a great car for us. We bought it used because it was affordable. We couldn't do two Model 3s at the same time, so we chose to do the Model 3 and then a used Volt. And it's definitely helped us out with lowering our carbon footprint. It's a plug-in hybrid that you get about 30 miles of pure electric, and then from there you switch over to gas. And so we try to minimize the use of that car if we can use Vader instead. Obviously, I mean, that's just a given, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay guys, so here's the thing about the Volt. It's a great car. We enjoy it. We're glad we have it. But the problem with it is that it's not a Tesla and it doesn't self-drive. Okay, so here's the thing, right? When you go out to your car and you expect it to drive, you want it to drive you. So you want it to be your chauffeur. And when I go to my wife's car and I get in the volt and I'm trying to make it do that, it won't do that. So you know what I do? I yell at it. I say, why aren't you as good as your brother? You should be as good as your brother. But you're not. You can't be. It makes me so angry. See, this is the thing about entitlement. Once it gets in you, you just want it and you have to have it and you expect everything else to live up to that expectation. But the volt can't live up to that expectation because it just can't. But you're on the freeway and you're like, I've been driving for 10 minutes and I have another 10 minutes to go and I don't want to do this anymore. But I can't stop doing it. Well, that wouldn't be safe. But you see what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to do that? This is why when you get a new technology, you think it's going to be great. And you're sure it's going to be great. And then you use it and it's great. And then you can't stop using it. And you're like, I don't want to not use this. Nobody should not use this. And then I get home and I got to go to Walgreens because I need milk and my wife has Vader. And so then I got to drive the Volt. And no matter how much you yell at that car, no matter how much you yell at that car is not going to have autopilot. It's not going to happen. So sometimes you just have to let it out. You just have to go, ah! You know what you did. Hey guys, that's the end of the episode. No volts were actually damaged or hurt in any way during the making of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. Also share and hit the notification button. That'll let you know if I produce any more content. You'll be able to watch it right away. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I've found my ripple. Go find yours.